zombie apocalypse. You know,
I'm
so
a teacher.
like
This is how I discipline my students in my class.
So I guess it's just the four of us.
We're doing demonstrations later this evening, but that's a different panel.
Okay.
You know. Our teacher knows this.
Okay. Rated in. It's time for us to do our thing. Okay. So wow. This is actually pretty cool. Welcome to Gallifrey Pirate Radio. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with us. Last year we were actually at this con. We did, actually, strangely enough, Time Crash, a little review of that. No, I did that on purpose.
It's just overheating.
It doesn't matter if it catches fire. We're in a closed space.
Exactly.
I'm
so
going to save all of you.
So this year, we originally we thought we were going to have Semester McCoy here, so we decided we were going to show and review Dimensions in Time. Not a lot of people have seen that. That was originally shot in 3D. Strangely enough, the way the 50th anniversary is being done.
Converted?
I don't know yet. But yeah, what we basically do on GPR is we sometimes review episodes of Doctor Who, new and classic. We talk about Who News and stuff that Big Finish does. We talk about anything. We also interview Doctor Who fans and the doctors. So I am David Beauchamp. I am your host. I am joined by actually 3 wonderful panelists with me this evening, 2 of my co-hosts and a special guest co-host, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Drew Meyer.
Angela Pritchett.
The wonderful Billy Flynn.
Ding!
Oh, from BigReadyDaily.com.
Ding! Okay, so
Bill's upstairs.
yes, because Time Crash is a little not Time Crash, that was last year. Because Dimensions in Time is a little bit long, we are going to start this bad boy off and get the show on the road. Is there a way to dim the lights?
There he is.
Awesome!
Me running back here and dimming the lights.
They have that kind of technology?
They
I know,
do.
it's like a remote control, but
Awesome.
Drew here.
It's like in the food show.
Davison looks at you.
Just having a little look there, actually. Oh, made my eyes go all funny. Sorry about that. Oh, really done my eyes. I think I need to see the doctor.
Well, well, well. I've never gone this far back in time before.
Who are you?
I am the Doctor.
Oh, I don't watch GMTV.
No, I'm the Doctor in the TARDIS. Yes, I've travelled through space and time.
Oh.
I've seen you in the year 2010. You're still on television.
Oh, am I doing serious programs?
No, I said I travelled through space and time. I don't visit fantasy islands.
You're the Doctor.
You're absolutely right. I heard he was thick. I thought they were talking about his waist.
We've been looking forward to seeing you in your new adventure, Dimensions in Time.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. Yes, I'm in it, you know, with all the other doctors and a lot of my wonderful companions.
You'll need a pair of these.
Right.
These are the new 3D specs that you've got to wear for this. And all the villagers from Crinkly Bottom, put your specs on, please. There you go. Right, I hope you've got your specs ready. Don't let the sight of them put you off. We've got a fantastic Doctor Who adventure, Dimensions in Time. And remember, you can influence the outcome.
That's where my drinks were
in. Pickled in time, like gherkins in a jar.
Mistress Riley, the time tunnel is ready to see these first guests.
Proceed. Fated to wander a dismal corner of the universe for 20 years. Helpless, paralyzed. Ill-advised, I must say.
Mayday! Mayday! This is an urgent message for all of the doctors. It's vitally important that you listen carefully to me, for once. Our whole existence is being threatened by a renegade Time Lord known only as the Rani. She hates me. She even hates children. 2 of my earlier selves have already been snared in her vicious trap. The grumpy one and the flautist, you remember? Lock us away in a dreary backwater of London's East End, trapped in a time loop in perpetuity. Her evil is all around us. I can hear the heartbeat of a killer.
A lot of people don't remember this brand way because time period where he was a
Must be allowed.
time traveling.
Dr. Miller, second is a time travel. Perfect timing for that.
Good luck, my dears.
See, Tim Curry should have
Cyberman, the Time Lord from Gallifrey. Specimen needed and urgently. The menagerie is almost complete.
Time is literally of the essence. The Doctor's remaining incarnations are teetering on the edge of a precipice.
You're obsessed. Don't forget what we've come here for.
Earthlings pose no threat to my technology, imbecile. It's the Doctor I want out of the way.
Interception in 5 seconds, right?
Although I will miss the challenge.
3, 2, 1.
Activate!
Home to be in China now that November's here.
When was the last time you had that jumping in for an MOT, Professor?
Don't be cynical, Ace. The instruments are just a little erratic, that's all.
Great Wall of China? Looks more like the Cutty Sark to me.
And also inside. 1973? I didn't set the corners on
He sent a newspaper. That's essentially like a blog.
Oi! Is anybody there?
I can know better. I can be convinced that someone has deliberately taken us off course. Ace, what are you doing?
Hey, you're not the Doctor.
Yes, I am, Ace. That seemed to have slipped a groove in time. Where do all these people come from? And where are we?
Hey, Professor, look at this.
Right, darling. Special discount for you since nearly Christmas.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, what do you mean discounts? There's years when bad enough as it is about you giving things away.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, do you like that, love?
Clashes.
I tell you, they're going to be a rage in 1994.
What's happening?
Change. You, me, everything. There's someone is rooting through my personal time stream.
What on earth for?
Yeah. Excuse me, my good woman. But what year is this?
Oh, you, cut back it. It's just nicked an orange. Shut your mouth and be looking after the stone. He's never here when you want him.
And the other actors that you see in this, they're from EastEnders.
What are you doing? Stop pressing the goods about. Do you want to buy something or what?
Well, considering the quality of everything that you have, madam, I would say that your prices are rather expensive.
I see flares are back in fashion.
Yeah, everything for the last century seems to be having a comeback. Which now looks worse.
Last century.
Well, what year is this? Oh, don't you start. Enough oddballs round here as it is.
Madam, what year is this?
2013.
Weren't expecting that one now, were you?
Ian, when was this?
93.
Who are you?
Precisely. I am the Doctor.
You're nothing like my grandfather.
It is I can pull backwards through time and my companions.
Whenever you see Carolyn Ford, I'm happy.
Ian? Barbara!
Someone is trying to separate me from the TARDIS and knows my affinity for this planet.
Where's grandfather? My Doctor! The original!
He abandoned you.
My skin's been great since I started using all over sunblock. I think it's right still. Look! Where's my been hiding there? Hi. I thought you'd be involved somewhere along the line.
A genius, Sarah. The work of a genius. An expert in time distortion. Time traveler, maybe. And an ingenious operator.
You're not back to TARDIS.
On the other side of the room. You know, we seem to be flitting around in some sort of 20-year time loop. 1973.
Well, 1993. 2013.
Yeah, well, time distortion of this nature requires an exact localized focus.
But why the street market in London?
This isn't a focus, Sarah.
The wandering fools. They're getting too near the truth. Release the specimens.
Feeding time at the zoo?
not from me around to know about it.
It's no good. They're in different time zones. To them, we're the strangers.
You know what else thinks that's weird?
They're in a time loop.
Greenwich Village.
Oh, fair enough. Wait, why was this red light on?
Have you any idea where we're going? Dr. West and Cardiff.
20 years back and 3 miles away, come on!
You can't escape, Doctor! Say goodbye, doctors! You're all going on a long journey! A very long journey!
Oh, what's gonna happen? Tune in next year to same GPR.
Very good indeed. It is to be continued tomorrow night, 6:45 on my house party.
We'll see you here.
That's when you listen to
Tomorrow,
House party in there, guys.
the second part, because now we've got a great opportunity for you to influence the outcome of Doctor Who's adventure. If you think that Mandy should be helping the Doctor, there's one phone number, or if you think it's Big Rob, it's the other. So for Mandy, it's 891
This is not live, don't call.
And when you make your call, you'll be invited to make a pledge for children in need. So you'll not just be helping the doctors, but you'll actually be helping children everywhere. So remember, tomorrow night, 6:45, on the house party, you can find out what the outcome of your voting is.
So who do you think won?
People to
Clearly, this evil doctor was Colin Baker.
determine what would happen in this Doctor Who series. Special one for 3D. £101,000 has been raised in this. It's going to be Mandy who helps the Doctor. Now we need you to put on your glasses. If you bought your glasses, everybody here in the Great House, kindly put on your glasses. There we go. Lovely. So Mandy will be helping the Doctor in this episode. Part 1. This is part 2, and the evil Rani has got the 5 Doctors in a time loop.
Which we probably
It better be worth it to look this stupid, isn't it? The story so far. The evil Rani has got the 5 Doctors in a time loop in the East End. Will the evil Rani win out against the Doctor and Mandy? Or will the Doctor survive to fight another day? You decided.
So will you be singing with Kenny Loggins later on?
Your mama don't dance.
Put on your 3 glasses now.
Yes, take your E.
Take your brown M&Ms now.
True, the police later on. All the monsters.
Goodbye, doctors! You're all going on a long journey! A very long journey!
The Rani. I take back what I said about an ingenious operator being behind these time jumps.
Oh, fine, Doctor. Who else could master such a difficult operation?
What are you doing?
Yes! Skinner.
Why bother trying to summon up your remaining cells? I've weakened you.
I've got a few more tricks up my sleeve yet, madam. It's time for you to start losing.
You! Female, come here!
Edith said I'll take my chance.
And here we go. Andy just saved it. Betsy!
Come on,
Just wait. Now, go. You gotta throw your gun down and shoot. Here we go!
want apart from one earthling. My menagerie is almost complete. Prepare to rematerialize at the center of the Earth-time meridian, Greenwich.
You said you locked it.
I did, someone must have broken in.
Who are you? What's your game?
I was looking for the doctor. It's really any of your business.
We might find him in areas at number 1 Albert Square over there. I suggest you leave.
Have you seen the doctor?
Yeah. Dr. Legacy ain't Dr. around here.
Doctor who?
Well, I've seen him thrown out of Vic, but never dragged in.
I should be taking it easy. Not bounding around like some Megaluthian slime skimmer. That's the Rani. Her handiwork is behind all this confusion and time, and now her control is beginning to break down. Ah, good, there's the TARDIS. Come on, Victoria. The Rani's TARDIS.
Doctor! I see she let you go.
Not before she cloned, though. She's got a menagerie of clones in there.
She's attempting to transfer a massive time tunnel to the Greenwich Meridian.
She has a computer in there with genetic codes and brainwaves of every living creature in the entire cosmos.
The evolution is hers to control, except... What form were you in?
So,
when she
Angela,
cloned you?
will you do that as a costume for a con?
Lumana.
Time lady. That means that 2 time brains in the Ryan's computer.
It'll overload.
30 seconds to computer achieving full power status.
Excellent.
Hold this.
25 seconds, Master.
Trying to override the Ryan's computer. Use the power of the time tunnel to pull hard the TARDIS in and not me.
I assume it's not as easy as it sounds.
Of course not.
20 seconds.
I must try. I'm free.
K9.
Incarnations. Join me.
5 seconds.
K9, activate the converter. 1, here goes.
Action. Danger.
Floating head
Time brains in a computer, and I used it to propel her like a cat. She's set for the Invades.
So now you're absolutely free.
Certainly I've been queen, are difficult to get rid of.
Yes! He flipped the switch and got rid of the TARDIS. He's such a
Actually, sir, he didn't have the sonic screwdriver.
Okay,
well, I know they did.
the lights.
Yes. So that was the thing.
You can applaud. You don't have to.
Little. They spent more on craft services beside there.
And there was no David Tennant.
Oh, there's David Tennant, but he was about. Yeah, David.
So, do the other 2 people like to join the table now? Come on. And introduce themselves? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, you 2 crazy and wild guys.
Come on, I mean.
Come on. Come on.
Thank you.
We got room right here. We got room right here. You're not gonna be at the camera, Rich. You're just gonna be a floating voice.
You'll be a floating
Give me
head.
magic voice.
Just like the
Well, the rugby one of the toughest.
The only thing missing from that was Tom Servo and Gypsy down at the bottom.
Okay. So our late arrivals, the down and out Tony Stark.
No, show proper respect to Hot Pink Jesus. Thank you very much.
I do love me a hot pink Jesus.
Your Lord and Savior.
Everybody loves that.
I think it's pretty clear that he is Lord President Zaphod Briegelbox.
So, Jason, would you please introduce yourself?
Didn't you just do that?
No, not the way you do.
Oh, no. My name is Jason Buterin. I'm the creative director of a ragtag bunch of movie-making maniacs called Mad Ones Films, and we have a film screening tomorrow night at 11 o'clock, The Gospel According to Booze, Bullets, and Hot Pink Jesus. Tarantino meets Twilight Zone inside a Shakespearean spaghetti western. There's also boobs and tacos, if anybody fancies that.
With an influx of Birdman.
Yes.
Just a pinch.
A little bit of good art. And I'm lucky enough to occasionally get to sit behind a very fancy table with a very nice microphone next to a very handsome man, such as this gentleman right here, to babble incoherently and very excitedly about Doctor Who, which makes both my hearts go a flutter.
Mr. Siegfried.
My name is Podcasting's Rich Siegfried. I'm known for, I'm a minor internet celebrity, which means nothing. I'm an MC, and I will be the convention MC, so you guys will see me at various points in time with a microphone in my hand. And
whether it's hooked up or not, just talk.
Yeah, oftentimes it's rarely plugged in. But Davey introduced me to Doctor Who, and he's been my Who Yoda for many years. So if I watch something like that, I'm like, what the hell? I just ask him, and he's like, no, this is how it fits in. I'm what?
Exactly.
Shut up, it was awesome.
So,
but I'm more of a new Who guy than a classic Who.
So, what did we think about this anniversary special of Doctor Who, Dimensions in Time?
It had a lot in common with the Five Doctors and the fact that Tom Baker participated as little as he possibly could.
Hey, at least he participated.
It's this time, yes, he did.
And that hat.
Everybody
You
had
can
the
barely see
hats.
my eyes reading the script.
You can hear my voice, and I'm standing in front of a microphone, so you know I'm projecting. I love you, Tom Baker, but wow, man. Because isn't this the one where he wanted it to be all about him and like the older version of Tom Baker's character? Sorry, I'm getting way into
No. Basically, what happened there was because of the TV movie and them working with the rights on that is what stopped that anniversary special from happening. So they weren't able to do that. So we ended up with this and
So this was after the Palm again?
No, this happened right before.
Oh, okay.
And
Which also, so see, Paul McGann is really awesome.
You know what?
Go back and look at that.
Hey, if you have any problems with Paul McGann, you go listen to the audio.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Or watch Three Musketeers.
Well played. Well played. Well played.
And they also did a little film called, which almost killed Peter Davison earlier today, The Arizona Solution.
This movie almost killed me.
Which
watching it.
we actually did get the rights to actually show it here this Sunday. What time was that? Do you remember?
It's on the back of your little
I don't have my favorite thing.
What is the Arizona Solution a solution for?
I think it's Sunday at noon.
Immigration?
No.
Topical.
John McCain.
What do you want?
No. But yeah, this was the special that they ended up doing. But you guys down there, what did you guys think of the Dimensions in Time? What did you like about it?
I thought the production values of the CG imagery was just fantastic.
Where's the music?
That is not indicative of the movies he makes.
No, there's no way we could ever afford a budget like that. Or the imitation Star White, like the TARDIS White.
Like those practical effects with the heads that reminded me of the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, if you could have been right there with them watching it, that would have been
If I had some specs to watch while we were watching that, it would have been amazing. Trash and Hartnell would have been right in my face.
Yeah. Originally, they were trying to use photographs and morph them around something, and they said it wasn't working, so they went with the CG.
So that was the better solution that you saw there.
Yes. So true.
It took 2 years to make that.
What did you think of Dimensions in Time?
Well, I saw it.
Come on, Drew. You always like something out of anything. You found something redeemable out of the Two Doctors.
Wait till he watches Arizona Solution. He's not going to find anything redeemable.
By the way, we're going to be showing Arizona Solutions. So you can regardless of what everyone says, you should probably come and see it, even though I also have not seen it yet, so it'll be my first time. No,
I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you enjoyed it. Yeah. What does that say?
That's because it had a question mark on the title. That is all you need to be down with
Solution?
No, Drew, what did you think of the of Dimensions in Time? What did you like about it?
Well, if nothing else, it's nice to see that everyone who had participated in Doctor Who over the years would still were willing to come back and get together again. And regardless of what the finished product looked like, it's still nice to know that those folks still care about the show and possibly a paycheck.
Yeah, I mean, and also you gotta remember, this was also for Children's in Needs. This was kind of like a Time Crash or any of the other specials they've done. So, and they also combined EastEnders with this, so that's why there were some other characters that had longer bits of dialogue, like Big Ron and Mandy. I believe they were both part of EastEnders. Yeah, that was the other guy who didn't win. The guy who didn't win. Drew.
Yes.
Can you name all those monsters and creatures that we saw in the special?
I think if it were in front of me, I'd probably have a pretty good shot at most of them, but not from memory. I was too busy just going, what?
In 3D.
And it's nice, yeah. We're going to be getting the 50th anniversary in 3D, so it's nice to know that this is not their first attempt.
Well, no, and the interesting thing is they did say it's going to make it into theaters, so I'm really curious if they're going to bring it anywhere in our neck of the woods, because road trip.
Indeed. That'd be awesome. Very cool. Yeah, Geeksboro. Well, anyone else here within driving distance of Greensboro, North Carolina? We got an awful little coffee shop called Geeksboro. Give them some love. And they have a theater down there, and they have it.
And Doctor Who pinball, which kicks insane amounts of
Yes, it's
It does.
amazing.
It's wicked hard too.
Yeah.
So fun. And the Daleks come up. Sorry, I played
Dalek
a lot.
multi-ball is insane.
So, okay, it seems like most people here did not care for this.
Oh, please.
It was classic
no.
cheesy Doctor Who. Come on.
I like the video announcer guy.
Doctor Who's always cheesy. In the grand scheme of things, it had a lot of the same production values, or at least budget, that the original run had.
I think it had less than.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I didn't see a single zipper on there.
All the
And
budget's
nobody
went to that
bumped into
guy's
a wall.
shirt.
Did you see the cavern move? But why did they make this? This was for. Do they hate children?
Obviously, the wardrobe person for that dude did.
Or they're like, we will continue to play this unless we reach a certain amount.
You seem quite happy.
It works because the school I work for plays Hanson until they raise money for a charity. I'm not joking, so it works. It's
I
really
like
bad.
Hanson.
Yeah, I did too.
Thank you. Thank you.
10 minutes of bop.
No, I couldn't handle that.
Okay,
Like
so they just
Hanson's
do
Road.
stuff
You
like
need some
that.
good stuff. The later stuff, when they had face breaker.
As an old school Who guy, I love this because we didn't have Who. You got to go back in time and remember where we were. We didn't have any Doctor Who.
It'd been a while.
And for us to even get this, you had to like bootleg VHS this from somebody.
This was not easy to get. What was it? Curse of the Fatal Death was easier to get
Curse
than
of
this.
Fatal Death is.
But keep in mind, Curse of the Fatal Death was released in America on VHS.
It was. Yeah.
It was, and so this was not, and this is one of those things where
And
people
this
were having
still
to
has,
trade this.
this still hasn't been released yet. I would like to actually see
I
a
can't
clean
imagine
copy.
why. Special edition. We need to
Part of Blu-ray edition.
You know, if you have the ability to watch a 3D episode of Doctor Who on your TVs, now they have 3D TVs, maybe, but probably not. Maybe they'll actually release it. They'll clean that up. I don't imagine they would want to spend the money to do so.
Blu-ray 3D TV.
See, I'm really surprised they did not release this as part of the Legacy collection.
Oh, the Lost episodes, or
No, this. Legacy. That's and that's what the shot in DVD was called.
oh, okay, right.
With 30 years in the TARDIS and everything else. I'm really surprised this was not
It's an Easter egg.
You sure it's not an Easter egg?
It's a very hard one to find. They want to make sure you work for it.
Don't you have just as much trouble finding it as you will getting through it?
The nice thing is that now we have YouTube. You can just go to YouTube and watch it.
I think
so
Drew needs that Tom Baker pimp hat.
Oh, right?
I will take it and gladly wear it. Anybody feel like buying me any Doctor Who paraphernalia? Chances are I will.
And then he'll sit there and he'll be like, you must get the TARDIS.
Now, make fun of this as much as you want. I'm here now to defend this and say it had the best plot of any multi-Doctor story that had happened up to this time.
Boo and hiss. The defense would like to bring up the 3 Doctors with Omega.
No, he has you there. The 3 Doctors is pretty amazing.
And the jail guards.
And if Clay didn't hear, he would say that the 2 Doctors was his favorite of the multi-Doctor storylines.
Yes, he would.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
He's like a Doctor Who hipster who just like ironically, I like it.
I like this 200 years before anybody would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time Lord hipster. That's crazy.
That was Tenet.
This was just a bunch of fun because you got to see everybody and everything again.
Yeah.
You hadn't for so long. And
For a Star Trek movie. Waiting for 15 years at that point.
Yeah.
Seeing them on the screen. And then
We're just happy to have something.
Yeah.
Robert Wise directed Star Trek the Motion Picture. Let's show some respect, sir. Thank you very much. Robert Wise had directed this, that might have been something else.
It's better than number 5.
Most things are, but some people in here liked 5.
Most episodes of Voyager were better than.
I like the 5 Doctors.
No, she means Star Trek.
Oh, Star Trek 5.
Is that Sarek the Emotional Vulcan? Is that when Sarek the Emotional Vulcan, was that 5?
Yes.
Oh, we're talking
The
Star
one
Trek.
that William Shatner supposedly directed.
Oh, you did? That's
I
why
know,
we're
that's why it's so bad.
Hey, we were talking about Doctor Who.
Yes. So I mean, because it's an anniversary thing, and because I love asking this question, and we have time here, because I thought that was much longer. You guys are much zanier and louder than I thought. Yes. What do you want for the 50th? I mean, it's only a couple months away now. Well, more than a couple, but we're almost there.
We're going to wait until the 50th anniversary panel to talk about this?
No, that's not. No, let's start.
This is the teaser.
This is the TS.
Teaser for it.
So I mean,
This is
honestly,
the lick your lips version.
I would like to Ronnie to come back in a direct continuation from what happened to her. And I want her.
What did happen to her?
What happens after she lets them?
I want to see.
Put the Phantom Zone and is spinning through the universe.
no, she's
I
gonna
think
my
the actress
dynasty people.
Marina Harris, who plays the Ronnie,
Alrighty.
still looks like that. And
Yeah.
she looked like that in her 2 appearances in Classic Who as well. Marina Harris does not change, apparently, thanks to all of her Gallifrey Time Lady facelifts. And I want to see her Chippendale Boy Toy show back up.
The one
Kiefer
little
Sutherland?
girl.
Yeah.
Drew, you know
Was
something?
that Johnny Lee Miller?
You kind of look like him. You just need some
He
earrings.
just needs the curl.
Oh, dude, that's
Yes.
You got your perfect new cosplay.
You
There
barely
we
have
go.
a resemblance to an
And I was
Inspector
looking for
Space
the.
Make you just spit on your hand.
Yeah.
I'm not really happy with this conversation. Please stop touching me.
Drew,
All right.
stranger danger, stranger danger, stranger danger.
It's only stranger danger when they don't know each other.
So, I mean, what else do people want from this?
All right.
For the 50th.
Let's get this out of the way now. Unless Jesus steps out of the screen and says, huh? How about this? We're all going to be a little disappointed because it's not going to live up to our heads. But what we want is something like this done a little better, which is a collaboration of everything. Everything. And when they introduced the Brigadier's daughter this season, I was like, oh my God, they're going to get clips of everybody and do this. And the closer we get, it looks like that's what they're doing. And that's what I want. I just want a little adventure that has, you can dub them, I don't care what you do, but have all the doctors, because it's so awesome that this stupid little geek show that people made fun of me for even knowing about is beloved by the masses. We were ahead of our time!
Yes.
Now who's the hipster?
Maybe the sexy guy at the end of the day.
Or nerdster?
We just want a good time. You know, that's really all we want. We want a big, stupid, silly adventure that is just balls to the wall, just throw everything in there. Because you go big or you go home in this. And that's what we want.
It's good to know that you're looking for a good time.
So Drew.
Yes.
Do you want to? Do you guys want a rumor about the 50th?
Sure. An unsubstantiated rumor?
Well, the one that you delivered to me, which I kind of, I actually could see happening because I thought that was going to happen.
You got the salad spoon?
With my speculation.
Which one is that? Which rumor? I've passed along a lot of rumors. That's part of this job. Listening to the internet and knowing the internet lies.
Was somebody leaving the show at the 50th?
Oh.
Do you want a rumor about who might be leaving at the end of the 50th?
Remember, this is a
rumor. This is rumor and speculation because it contradicts what we've heard, but then of course it would also make perfect sense.
So if it pisses you off, don't set anything on fire.
Yep.
Yes. I'll let you deliver this one, Drew.
That way they can take you.
Hey, you know what's going to take everybody off? Telling something that probably won't happen. You do it. Okay, so there are two fantastic rumors going around. One fantastic rumor is that Matt Smith will be leaving after the 50th in November, and the other rumor is that Matt Smith is going to stay. Now let's discuss. Let's discuss.
I don't think those are going to happen.
Neither are going to happen. And let's discuss why this rumor is getting spread. Because the BBC fairly recently has announced when we're actually going to be getting the special. Obviously, we're going to be getting it on the 23rd of November. But they haven't released any information about the Christmas episode yet, which is something that they don't do because they're in direct competition with ITV, plus it gets these fantastic rumor mills going. So, just because they haven't announced that Matt Smith is going to be signing up and has not seen a script for the Christmas special, doesn't mean anything because they haven't filmed the 50th yet. So, when they made the announcements, a lot of people have made a big deal about this, mainly because it didn't give them the whole year. And that's fine, because right now, this is the 50th anniversary. We still have 8 more regular season episodes to come up, right? Starting March 30th. That is not that far away, people.
Yeah.
We are like a few days short of 40.
And the crazy thing about that is they were hinting at an Easter special. You know, they're going to do Easter special, they're going to do Easter special, and then they told us we are getting it back for Easter. So that was really exciting.
It gets better though. If you've watched any of our other episodes and saw the episode where we actually went over what Jenna Louise Coleman, what her audition piece was, that's the episode we're getting on the 30th. It's the ghost episode.
Yeah. Ooh. And so do we also want to talk about the other anniversary episode that's being released on in November?
Oh yes, that's, you know, and I hate to say this, but I'm actually not only I'm more excited. I have. Did anybody go to Gallifrey 1 in California, Los Angeles? Anybody? No, it's probably two days ago. So the biggest Doctor Who convention in the world now takes place in Los Angeles at Gallifrey 1. And they made a couple of really amazing announcements about what we're going to be seeing for the rest of the season. They've made some announcements of the actual titles. We have some plot synopses. But they also went in a little bit more in the casting of Adventures in Space and Time. Or Time and Space. No, Space and Time, which is the docudrama about the creation of the first episode of Doctor Who. So it really is a story about Sidney Newman coming to Verity Lambert and getting Waris Hussein to get together to direct and put this show together, how it almost did not happen, how they tried to get Hartnell, and it's going to span at least the entirety of Hartnell's career until he regenerates into Patrick Troughton, because they have cast the actors for both Hartnell and Troughton. David Bradley, who was Solomon in Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, and Filch from the Harry Potter movies, will be playing William Hartnell.
A grumpy old man.
And the resemblance is uncanny.
It's uncanny. It's pretty impressive. Brian Cox, the original Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or what else? He's been in Stryker in the X-Men.
He was in Super Troopers. Thank you.
Super Troopers. Yes. Brian Cox is going to be in it as well, as long as other actors who I don't know because I don't live in the UK and don't get to see them much. But
doesn't have IMDb.
It's true. I don't. But I do. On the internet. But what's really cool is Mark Gatiss wrote the script, and if you have listened to if you were here for the last panel with Davison, you know he's talking about how kind of who were running the madhouse, the what's the term? Inmates are running the madhouse, the asylum. I haven't seen your movies. I'm sorry. I apologize.
What?
I haven't.
You know there's a screening.
Yes. This was a clever segue into talking about that. But anyway,
Nice.
That being said, if Logic Bits, we have Russell T. Davies, followed by Moffat, and there's a really good chance, folks, that pay attention to the scripts that Gatiss writes, because there's a very, very good chance that we will be looking at our next showrunner with Gatiss. He's been at it longer than almost everybody else, and he is writing more and more scripts. It's just conjecture, just a rumor. That's what we do here. Okay, but
now he also plays Mycroft on.
He's also Mycroft Holmes. He was in the Lazarus Experiment.
And we still have one more anniversary special to talk about. Actually, 2 more.
And then, okay, so Davey wants to talk about the audio dramas.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God, yes. Do any of you listen to the Big Finish audio dramas? Because if you don't, you are missing out. They're actually been incredibly well written, especially the 8th Doctor, because the 8th Doctor finally gets seasons and adventures, and McGowan is just absolutely phenomenal.
Go listen to all of his dramas and read all of his comic stories.
Yes.
And then his books.
Follow him to his house.
Where is this?
Big Finish Audio is the people that produce these. It's run by Nicholas Briggs. Is one of the big people working on. Just works with Big Finish. I actually think he owns it.
And where can I get them?
BigFinish.com.
BigFinish.com.
They are having a sale going on right now
Yeah.
on the McGon episode, so this is the best time to pick them up.
But
Their anniversary special is all the doctors.
Yeah, but they're doing two sets of specials for the audios. One is in conjunction with BBC Audio called The Destiny of the Doctor, and then they're also doing one that they just released a trailer for, the end. And if you have not heard that trailer, it is
sexy.
Yes,
it is so sexy. And we're not talking about the TARDIS here, but that's there as well. Yeah.
You might call it shiny if you come from a different.
Oh, I just thought of something that we haven't told anybody about Hot Topic.
What?
Yes, Hot Topic.
Hot Topic's anniversary.
No.
It's their 50th anniversary, and they're bringing all the original Hot Topic employees back in for one.
Is it Jack Skellington dressed as the Doctor?
No,
Flappergoff. That was great.
I've become really good friends with the people that work at Hot Topic because they've been carrying Doctor Who merchandise. Well, they basically told me about a promotion that they're going to be starting next month. From next month on, each month they are going to be releasing a limited edition T-shirt of each of the Doctors, starting with William Hartnell.
Which assumes, since now we're almost into the third month, they're going to probably not make it every 3 weeks, because otherwise they're going to miss something. But yeah.
That means you have to go to a hot topic.
That means you can probably get them online. It makes me feel so old. So old. Drew, you go there to buy the character builders when they have them in, so stop it.
You were the one who told me about them, and yeah, I haven't been able to afford them because I don't have any money because I'm a teacher. Anyway.
I can second that.
Yeah. Education.
Yeah.
We're just preparing them for the future.
Yeah.
Teach them about Doctor Who and all the people in the world.
They don't need to know math.
They don't know math.
They don't.
I don't know math. Anyway.
I tutor math.
She doesn't know math.
What?
We're ready.
Breaking Bad.
Back to Doctor Who.
All right,
Don't make me crack out the cricket bat here.
Do it.
Ew, what you talking about? It's in my hands.
Welcome to Cricket Back Spankings the Panel. Welcome to Bump Paddle 101.
So Peter Davison knows how to
almost choked to death on a sandwich?
Yes.
Davey almost killed our media guest.
Yes,
he did. Mid-bite, he mentioned the air zone solution. Sorry to bring that back up. Davison, in his shame, actually choked on a Reuben.
He actually said that Tomorrow People was better than air zone solution.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yes, but if you've never
need to come and see how bad it is.
But if you've never seen it,
it,
because honestly, the air solution. Okay, the air zone solution has John Pertwee.
It has such
Peter
a
Davison,
wonderful production value.
Calvin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Nicholas Briggs wrote it, and they also had the girl who played Perry in it.
Nicola Bryant.
But don't remind me, because I just think about that one scene.
Oh, that's the scene you're talking
Yes.
about. Awesome. Spoilers.
I didn't say what it was
faint
for
from the shop.
They'll have to come and watch it.
So is there anything else you guys want to say about Doctor Who the 50th and any other way we could destroy this panel any further than we already have?
Yes.
I thought it's been going pretty well.
I personally hope that out of the 50th anniversary that they finally adapt my River Song and Idris /Fic. I don't think it's going to happen.
I wasn't saying that. I was thinking River Song and Jack. Woo! Oh yeah.
Any Jack and Rory people in here? Any shippers? No.
I'd watch it.
It's Doctor Who. We'd all watch it.
No, I think I would draw the line on that one.
No, you.
Says the man who has
You're not a bump paddle. You're not going to.
He does.
That's a special edition too.
I would say that you need to keep your eye open. They are doing a DVD version of The 10th Planet, the final
Yes.
Hartnell series. The last episode in which he regenerates to Trout has been missing for years. So they're going to do the animated, where they take the original audio and animate that sequence. So we'll actually have the
And
full
honestly,
story.
if any of you saw Reign of Terror, the animation in that was amazing. I mean, for what it was, I went straight into the story. That was the last of the first season of the Hartnell era that was missing. It was missing 2 episodes, 4 and 5, and they just released it last month, and it's just gorgeous what they did with it. What?
Because the characters, I mean, they look the same, so it was really hard to see once you went from the real people to the animation. It was almost hard to make that transition.
Oh, for me, it just drew me in.
For especially old school guys like us, all these episodes that are just gone is the saddest thing in the world, you know. So any reconstruction we can get, the audio reconstructions get done. I'd love to see more of these animated ones.
Yeah, I mean, I would watch every single one animated, because what they did is they actually went back to what production stills they had. They went back to people that actually saw it. They tried to make it look as much like the actual real footage as they could from memory and script notes and things like that. And I don't know, to me, I thought it was great, and just it was actually really nice to actually watch all of season 1 of Doctor Who, because it's really interesting to watch how they tell a story for an entire season versus how we tell a story nowadays. It's a lot different, as Drew says. It's very much like it was like theater back then. It's wonderful watching that stuff.
And please watch the BBC America specials about all the doctors, so they'll do more of each doctor, because wow, they made the Aztecs fun to watch again. They cleaned it up. It's much cleaner than what you can find on Netflix. So that was pretty fun.
And actually, they're getting ready to release a special edition of the Aztecs, which actually has the missing episode Galaxy 4 on it. Which is all the reason to get that DVD, to get that missing episode.
Answers all the questions that were missed from when you watched Aztecs the last
or any of Galaxy 4, which you've never seen.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed. Anyone?
Come on, anything down there?
One of the things in a recent interview, Dan Hall is in charge of the restoration team for putting together all these the animations for it. And he said that the company that's putting together Reign of Terror was kind of the first experiment. See, the restoration team is doing this independently from the BBC. BBC, if anyone got a chance to see the animated episodes in the Invasion, the Pat Troughton episodes, the BBC put that together, and the BBC has more money than the restoration team does, so the style is certainly different, but the Reign of Terror was the first attempt at that kind of film to animated conversion, and they have since worked on a number of these. We are going to be getting the 10th Planet, and there's a couple of other episodes that are coming out that are going to have a minor about animation, but unfortunately not the Ice Warriors. Ice Warriors is going to be a cleaned up version of the VHS that came out in 2005.
Sorry. Which is exciting that you would bring up the Ice Warriors, because
I don't want to spoil it for people.
You don't want to spoil it for people? Okay, we won't spoil it for people.
The Ice Warriors.
The Ice Warriors mean something that's happening.
Wink.
Wink. Yeah. When it happens, you'd be like, oh, that's what those fools up there were talking about.
Yeah. I mean, we can tell you what we would like to see happening, but we can't. I feel a little bad.
Again, hot pink Jesus would step off the screen and go, "Hey, folks."
Well, does it have space herpes in it? Space herpes.
No, it has nothing to do with Ice
Why
Pirates.
if we have River Song and Captain Jack?
I'd be fine.
It's time travel. Couldn't we have Captain Jack and Captain Jack? Let's be honest.
There you go. I'm sure neither of them would mind.
I would watch that.
We got 5 degrees warmer up in here.
Look at all the women blushing right now. Especially the one in back in the River Song shirt with the blonde hair and the pink shirt. And wow, she's getting redder and redder as we speak.
Oh, the spontaneous combustion. Look out, it's about to happen. We can still see you. It doesn't matter if you cover your...
You're glowing through your hair.
She's regenerating.
No, Billy, she thinks she's number 1.
Hey.
Well, I'll say this. I really wish they would get rid of the quickening regenerations.
What?
But no, there can be only one. Mommy will laugh.
I'm pretty sure all of our multi-doctor stories have disproved that
we
theory.
just watched the thing that happened.
Yeah, there was the 3 doctors, then the 5 doctors, then the 2 doctors.
Okay, I know we're out of time, but can someone explain to me these multi-doctor arcs? Why did the doctor not leave himself a note in the TARDIS, to warn these other doctors, hey, this shit's about to go down?
Because it would be boring. The doctor doesn't like boring. He doesn't do boring.
And then the Langoliers would show up.
Oh! Bronson Pin shows ripping pieces of paper. Bad CGI has got eating floating heads. It's just wrong.
We already got that earlier.
Like gherkins in a jar.
So I think we've absolutely butchered and killed this episode. As fun as it has been, I need to have my cricket bat signed by Davison now.
Is that a euphemism?
No. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Actual cricket bat.
Oh my.
Oh Doc Dow's wondered if you would handle my cricket back into the mall.
Though if you guys, if any of you are interested in some of the production notes that have leaked out from Gallifrey 1, you can come talk to us after the show. We'll be more than happy to geek out about how cool our Season 7B is going to be. Just don't want to spoil it if you didn't want to know.
So this is GPR signing off.
Thanks guys, thanks for coming out and playing with us.
Wait, you got the video, right?
Geek side? What are we doing?
Oh, we supposed to play?
Oh, what?
Replay.
My wallpaper's not there. Never mind.
Is that the theme song?
What?
Credits. Remember what we should do?